Hello Year 1 and welcome to our PE at home today. So this is our last lesson before we all get to come back to school, so I hope you're all really excited. So today's lesson we're going to work on some jumping and some problem solving, and we may even introduce some catching and recap it at the end. So today's lesson, what you will need is a couple of cushions, if you can, or 2 pillows, or something flat that is safe that you can work in. So I'm going to use my discs, I'm at school, otherwise I would definitely be going to get my pillows. And then you need to make an area in your house that is nice and safe. So you need to clear everything. So if you've got anything left out, like Mr. Camera has, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to put it away. So I've got a nice empty space. So if you can go and get your equipment for today, please, Year 1. Pause the video, please. So I've got my pillows. I'm going to put them down a nice straight line to start with. So I put them in with a little bit of a gap. So as you can see, I've got my 2 red pillows on the floor now. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to start on one, and I'm going to jump to the other with 2 feet. So I'm going to bend my knees, I'm going to swing my arms back, forwards, jump up and land on my other lily pad. And we could say that the lily pads are floaty, and if you fall off into the water. So to start with, we're going to jump with 2 feet and we're going to land on both feet, bend our knees, balance and push ourselves up. So can you have a go at that, please, Year 1? Onto your lily pads. Off we go, please. Well done, Year 1. So this time we're going to hop onto our lily pads. So I'm going to go 1 foot up in the air. I'm going to hop and try and balance and keep still on my lily pad. Think about what we can do with our arms. We can level ourselves out by balancing, keeping our head nice and straight. So I'll show you again. We can jump up, hopping, and keep 1 foot off the floor. If that's too easy, then use your weak leg. So you're swapping legs and using both to have a go. So have a go at that, please, Year 1, onto your lily pads or your cushions, what you are using. Well done, Year 1. I hope you paused the video and had a go at that. If you didn't, you need to pause the video now. If you didn't and you carried on, well done. We can recap the next part. We can start the next part. So I'm going to pick up my cushions now, and I'm going to make a starting point and a finishing point. So you're going to start at one side of the room, and we're going to get to the other side of the room. And you've got to work out and problem solve how we're going to do that with our 2 cushions. So we can't go into the water. So my starting position is going to be up here. And everything in front of me is water, except the finishing line here. So I need to get from one place to the other, and I can only stand on my 2 lily pads. How do you think we can do that? So I want you to pause the video and work out as a family how we get from one side to the other, and we only can stand on our 2 lily pads. Pause the video, have a go, and I'm going to come back and show you the correct way after. So pause the video, please, now. Welcome back, Year 1. I hope you had a great attempt at that. So I'm going to show you the way I would do it. If you found a different way, well done. But remember, we can't go in the water. We need to stand on our lily pads. So I'm going to go to my starting point, and I'm going to pop on, and I'm going to put my first disc in front of me. I'm going to jump, I'm going to balance, I'm going to turn around behind me, pick up my other lily pad without going in the water, and throw it and place it down in front of me. I'm going to jump and turn, bend down, pick up my other lily pad and place it down in front, jump, turn, pull, working on our jumping that we've just been practicing, and I'm going to get to the end, and I've got all the way to the end using my lily pads. Okay, think about what happens if you throw your lily pad too far away. Will you be able to jump there without falling into the water? So you're having to solve these problems. So have a go at that and recap it. And if it's too easy, you might want to time it. So you might have a watch or a phone. How fast can you get from one side to the other, and then can you beat it? You might even want to make a little family competition. So have a go now at your lily pad jumping. Pause the video, please. Well done, year one. So for our final little activity for today is we're going to start again on our start line, and we're going to try and finish on the finish line using our lily pad jumps. You might even want to do it hopping this time. But every time you land on a lily pad, this is where you will need a teddy or a pair of socks for this. And we're going to work on our throwing and receiving a catch. So I might be in the middle, I might be on my lily pad, I'm going to jump, and then you will need one of your parents to throw you your piece of equipment so that I am by myself, so they will throw it to you, you will catch, bring it to your chest, throw it back, then you will move your lily pad in front, jump, receive a catch, throw it back. So we're doing two things now. We're jumping, then we're balancing, then we receive a catch, then we throw it back to our partner, mums and dads, or brothers and sisters, then we pick our lily pad and move it up, and then we're trying to get from one place to the other and see how many catches we can get in, and then you might want to create a time limit, and then you might swap over and the other person might have a go. So I hope you've enjoyed today's jumping, balancing and catching session using our lily pads. Okay, if you fall into the water, it doesn't matter. You might make a little splash, but then you can get back onto your lily pads. So pause the video, have a go, send in videos, send in pictures, put them on your dojo portfolio, and I will see you all very soon. Thank you.